Stand by, y'all. Can you guys see me, hear me? This is the pilot episode, so I'm gonna not everything is gonna be ran very, very smoothly. Trying to do 1,000 things at once. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, we are live on YouTube. We need to get my StreamYard linked up. I may have to start over. See if I can see myself on here. Trying to do this by yourself is a very difficult task. Let me just tell you. Now, I don't know if I should be live right now. I guess I don't know. I don't know what these are doing on the bottom. I don't know why StreamYard is not letting me go live as well. So apparently I might need to upgrade my StreamYard, to which that's gonna suck because I'm probably gonna need it to go live. We're doing it live, y'all. Something tells me that may have to. I don't know if StreamYard is gonna let me go live, which is gonna suck because I was spending most of the afternoon trying to do this. Okay, that's not helpful. Screw that. Well, I'm not sure. I am going to try this out. Um, Stand by, y'all. Stand by. I know. My fault. I was prepared. Apparently, something is wrong with my StreamYard because I need StreamYard to go live to simulcast with the YouTube, but it's not letting me go live on StreamYard. Hmm. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Hmm. I'm going to try and restart this on the YouTube end. Mm, 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 mm. Now, when my earbuds is got low battery. Oh. Mm, okay. Let's see what's going on here now. I think I see what's going on here now. I may have to. You said patience is a virtue, right? Just gotta be a little bit more patient as I. Okay. Now, I want to put my bio in here, but still not. Still can't go live. So it's saying that the traffic is unexpectedly high right now. We are creating more resources to handle it. Please wait 30 to 60 seconds to. Alright, that's not what I'm looking for. I guess I am now live. Or is this YouTube? Hmm. Are we good to go now? I think so. Mm, kind of looks like it. Testing this out. See if it's working. Y'all let me know in the chat where y'all tapping in from. Um, like I said, this is all new territory for me. So, all right, I think we are there, and I'll just hit live on Facebook as well. So here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. What's good? What's good, familia? It is I am JS Torres, aka Right Brain Boricua. This is my new YouTube channel, even though I haven't had a YouTube channel before, but this is my official, this is my officially official YouTube channel. Hold on just a second. Again, just trying to work out the kinks of everything. All right, I guess. Listen, let me know where you guys are tapping in from. Let me know in the chat. Uh, Comment away. I do eventually want to have guests on. Maybe do like a panel type of program. I don't know if that's going to be possible on this pilot episode. It is a pilot episode, so if you have been in show business and entertainment, the first episode of every new show or every new series used to be called a pilot episode. So I'm kind of bringing that back for y'all to see how this journey goes. This is a brand new journey that I'm embarking on, and so far, we're just gonna do it at my pace, how I want to do it. I will not be on the stream all the time, but I will be on other people's platforms, other people's channels, chiming in, tapping in, giving my thoughts about certain things that are happening in this world out here and everything like that. And I too am going to bring my knowledge and my expertise when it comes to baseball, when it comes to dating, when it comes to current events. That's any events that's happening throughout here in America or in the world. Now, my channel is going to be just strictly regarding life and my lifestyle in the industry that I'm in, which is the baseball industry, and also trying to, I guess, give a little perspective on the dating market and how I personally give my personal expert opinion on how dating has been navigating in 2025, in the middle of 2025, as we are approaching the halfway point in this year. So yeah, this is it. This is going to be something that it's going to grow. I just hope and pray that my channel can grow into something more prominent in the YouTube space. I've been itching to get on the YouTube space for a while now. I just haven't because, man, listen, life is busy for me. As some of y'all may or may not know, I am a now 17-year baseball official. The last I would say 12 years doing travel ball, the last 9 years going into year 10 at the high school level, and the last five now completed my fifth season in NCAA slash college level. And I am going to ascend to possibly going to work a winter league down in one of the island countries. So got to get my passport ready. Don't have the passport yet. I'm not a passport bro. Nor I will be subscribing to the Passport Bro Nation because I don't have a passport and I don't have any desires on leaving this country or moving to another country. But it could be something that could be in the future for me. Who knows? So currently I am in Northwest Atlanta. What's good, Joel? Come to YouTube. I should be live on YouTube. The link, I should post a link in the chat for y'all. So I'm going to do that. Hold on just a second, y'all. Let me go find it. I did have it. I gotta look at my clipboard. It's on my see if it comes up. But yeah, my channel is going to be mainly about the baseball market, how that is going, and any questions you have about that, and of course dating and relationship. The end of this bring to the table, bring it, because you already know your boy's got opinions and also stuff to talk about when it comes to that. All right, so I'm going to try. Look, if you have just type in. Actually, I have typing in at Right Brain Boricua on YouTube. That'll put that'll take you to my channel, and y'all need to go live. Still trying to find the link to copy it on here. Again. Says, what's up, cuz? What's good? Get your passport because country is declining, at least for emergency. Listen, I just think this whole world is declining, to be honest with you. And it's such a broad and loaded thing to talk about. So, I mean, if we want to get down right to it, we can. But y'all try to find. Look, I'm just gonna type. I'm gonna try to type it in the comments here, and then y'all can try and find it. I'm gonna try to pin it to you. So all you have to do is type this in on YouTube. Y'all type that in on YouTube. Type that in on YouTube so that way y'all can see and I can get some views on my YouTube platform because that will be helpful. Also, you can like, leave a comment, get some engagement going so that way I can be passed off into the algorithm. For those of y'all that are not new to social media, y'all should know how it works. Gotta go to my settings system. Okay. Settings. Let me know where you guys are what are tapping in from. Give y'all location. Give your thoughts. This technology shit can be very difficult. I'm telling you right now. So system, go to a system. Typically, it's just if you don't do it for a good minute, then you'll get lost. Okay, so clipboard. Okay. Trying to have this link in the YouTube chat for y'all, so that I should have done this earlier before I went live, but yeah, we here now, so we here. I'm just trying to view my clipboard history. Study history, all empires rise and fall. That's facts. That is. So, what kind of empire are we in right now, Joel? Are we like this empire is going to be falling? Is this the Trump empire that you speak of? Like, let me know what you mean by that, cuz. And let me know if you guys can hear me very well and see me very well. I know that part I believe is good. Um, y'all, this pilot episode is gonna be probably a long and a one that's it's like basically you trying to ride a bike, or you're trying to learn a skill that you never really have done before, and this is something that I've never really done before. Um, so yeah, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. All right, okay, Joel, I see you in the YouTube chat. What's good? What's good? Hey, subscribe to the channel. Like, that's the way that my shit can get out into this YouTube space, is by y'all support. I appreciate cuz for getting on that. Austin, I see you were on here. Jose Mendoza, que la que hay, was good. Y'all come on over to YouTube. I put it in the chat, and I should pin it. Let me try to pin it if I can. Yeah, pin this comment. There you go. Go to YouTube, type that in. Y'all can copy it just like how it is, and boom, here you go. And Joel, see, let me see if I can. See, this is the thing. Like, I don't know if. See, no, that's not what I wanted to pin on the chat. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about my bio. A little bit about me. I am 37 years old now. Like I said, I've been officiating baseball games for 17 years now. The last 5 years at the college level. The highest level in college baseball is Division II Sunshine State Conference, to which features the now back-to-back Division II national champion University of Tampa Spartans. So shout out to the University of Tampa Spartans for going back to back. I also do the NAIA level, to which I'll shout out another local to me baseball program, Southeastern University, who was one win away from them becoming national champions of their own. but they were beat by an undefeated team in LSU Shreveport. So shout out, big ups to them for running the table, going undefeated, and also shout out to Southeastern for getting that national runner up, because that's out of all of the colleges that you can think of, right? And there are a lot. There are a lot of programs. There are a lot of teams. There are a lot of baseball in this country, and at the college level is no different. Is competition galore, at all levels of college, whether it's junior college, whether it's NAIA, whether it's Division 3, Division 2, Division 1, you name it. The college baseball world is ascending, and I'm just happy to be a small part of what we got going on as far as the college game goes. Um, let's see what else. I did play baseball when I was a kid. I played till about 27 years old, and then I decided to retire and pursue officiating at a full time basis. My highest level of playing was at the junior college level. I unfortunately went through two major knee surgeries, two ACL tears in my right knee, and my knee is now pre-arthritic. So that really derailed my dreams and aspirations of becoming a professional baseball player, to which that was my dream as a little kid. I didn't want to do anything else in life other than play baseball at the professional level and ultimately at the major league level. Like that was literally, y'all couldn't tell me anything else. Like as a kid, I was just dead set on just playing ball and making that my life. And I thank my father. Shout out to Anibal. He was the one that introduced the game of baseball to me. At I believe I was 6 years old at the time, 6 or 7, and I never looked back. Honestly, I never looked back. I did play other sports. I did try football when I was like 10. Realized that that sport ain't for me. Not saying that I can handle it. Like I can handle pain. Honestly, like as I got drilled in the leg by a baseball. Yes, literally yesterday, at a showcase event that I worked. So it wasn't about me not taking pain, because your boy has taken shots to the head, pretty much head to toe. Your boy's taking shots from baseball, and quite frankly from other athletes too. Accident, wise, not on purpose, but if you are were involved in the game of baseball, you already know like what I mean by that. So yeah, you couldn't tell me anything else that I wanted to do in life other than play baseball, honestly. So yeah, I spent most of my childhood, if not most of my childhood, meaning that from like like I said, age 6 or 7 on until 27, I was involved in baseball in some capacity. I developed skills, life skills, skills that are vital even today that I use. So, and I'm very grateful and thankful for, like I said, my pops introducing me to the game, and thriving and actually being good at it. Or now obviously, I'm not gonna toot my own horn. I never said that I was good enough to be a star or anything like that. But I was pretty serviceable as a baseball player. I was pretty serviceable. My biggest qualities was I can make great contact. I didn't strike out as much, especially when I got older, when I was more disciplined, and even when I was a little kid. I can remember there were stretches of games that I didn't strike out or only struck out one time. You have kids nowadays that strike out 3, 4, 5 times a game and don't even know how to approach that bat. At least for me, I was able to be aggressive but disciplined. If you guys know what I mean by that, is like aggressive meaning that if I get a pitch to hit, I'm gonna hit that pitch. But disciplined enough to know that like if I don't like a certain pitch, or if I know that a pitch is not going to be a strike, I'm going to take and I'm going to work on getting myself on base. I was a great on base percentage guy. You know, I would have been a shoe in for the movie Moneyball, because that was what Moneyball was. If you've never seen the movie Moneyball, I highly recommend. I know the movie's about 20 years old, so it's a little on the older side, but Moneyball was, one of my favorite movies because it embodied my playing career basically. Because I was a big on base guy, didn't strike out a lot, got the hits, got hits when I could, played great defense because I was a pretty good outfielder and the first baseman. And since I'm left-handed, my only regret was I know that if my pops were to see this, uh, he would tell me that you should have been a pitcher. You should have tried pitching as well. Everybody, all my coaches from way back in the day, always wanted me to get me to pitch. I was too stubborn. I was like, no, I don't need a pitch. Like pitchers aren't athletes. Like I'm an athlete. I want to play on the field, in the outfield, first base, whatever. Fun fact, I really wanted to catch. I really wanted to be a catcher, but since I'm left-handed, hence my YouTube name, right brain, left-handed, right brain. So I didn't really have a chance to become a catcher because catcher is a predominant right-handed position, and since I am not right-handed, it was very hard for me to play catcher. So it is what it is. It is what it is. But but like I said, my only regret from playing baseball was that I should have tried pitching, and I should have been a two-way player. Because look at prime example, Shohei Ohtani. He and Shohei is almost ready to get back on the mound and pitch again, because people kind of forget that Shohei, when he first came to the scene, he was not only a great hitter, but also a great pitcher as well. And so when you are great at both, then you're gonna go far in the game of baseball. So this is why I recommend to all you coaches, all you dads, all you baseball loving people, if you have a child that is playing baseball or wants to play baseball, I highly, highly, highly recommend for that kid to be a two-way player. Have him pitch and hit. Don't try to be one or the other. Do both. Do it all. Do every. If you're a right-handed player, I highly recommend playing every position on the field, because your odds on making it to college baseball, to professional baseball, goes a lot higher if you are a type of player that can play every position and play it well, and also if you can hit, and also if you can pitch. Excuse me. So all those qualities in a ball player, I want to instill that in the next generation, so that way this sport will continue to grow and we can have more Shohei Ohtani types in this game of baseball. Because obviously, you see what Ohtani has done so far in his young major league career. He's winning MVPs, he's winning World Series rings. You know what I'm saying? And he is just dominant at what he does. That's not easy to do in baseball. And unlike football and basketball, you can very easily dominate in your position in those two sports. In baseball, not so much, because baseball is a failure sport. You can fail 7 out of 10 times in baseball, and you can be a Hall of Fame player just by failing 7 out of 10 times. Think about it, right? Every 10 times you're up to bat, you only get successfully on base or successfully hit in 3 out of those 10 times, you are an amazing player. So I just want to uh, put that out there. So yeah, I come from a baseball background. My like I said, my pops played back in the day. My cousins, uncles. I'm pretty, and I also have a young cousin. Shout out to Mr. Princeton. Shout out to his pops Dennis, my cousin, out there representing Brooklyn, New York. He's the next star of the family. He is the next star athlete in our family. Now I know I have other little cousins that are playing sports as well, and shout out to all y'all. I love you guys. Hopefully, I can see a bunch of the next generation of athletes in this family to excel in sports because that would be so dope. You know, so so I transitioned over to officiating. While working other jobs here and there. Like I also worked warehouses. I also did what else did I did? I remodeled Walmarts. I was a grocery specialist at a prominent grocery store down here in the southeast. I'm not going to name it because I'm not going to give that company any shine. But if you know me, if you know, you know. But as of right now, I'm really, having a new venture, like, trying this content creation game out, trying to see if like this could work for me. Now, I also am trying to do a little bit of lessons, like teaching the youth the game of baseball, or teaching your kids agility, being an athlete, doing stuff like that. So I'm trying some things out. I got ideas. I have things that I want to display as far as what I want to do with uh, this as well. Being on YouTube now, being a minor YouTuber, coming into YouTube and trying to, uh, expand my platform because as you may or may not know, I do have a platform over on Instagram. My Instagram is linked in the description if you want to go follow me on Instagram. I also have Facebook. Y'all can go follow me on there. So yeah, we're doing a damn thing. Like I said, this I really want to be able to, um, have a voice, have a new voice, have a voice of logic, have a voice of reasoning, and just have some fun in the process. So yeah, so pretty much that's it for my bio. I do want to be able to react to games I've umpired on here on my channel. So stay tuned for that. I am going like sometime around, I want to say August, September, around there. I want to be able to come on here, come on live, have a game on in the background, and live react to it or live react to some situations that that really can educate, really can learn, and can be something that uh, other baseball players or aspiring people that want to come over to officiate, uh, I can give them some tips and trades and skill lessons to make themselves a better umpire, to make themselves a better ball player, to make themselves a better coach, even. All right, because I have extensive experience in the sport of baseball, so I think I know what the hell I'm talking about when it comes to the sport, the game, and all that type of thing. So don't forget to like as y'all are coming in. I see you, Nick Benton. Come on over to YouTube. I went live on Facebook. I'm also live on Facebook as well, telling y'all to come over to YouTube. And when y'all do come in, look for my channel, like, subscribe, and also notify yourselves on when I'm gonna go live, like right now. So I'm going to get better at this stuff. Trust me. This is something that when I dive into it, I am diving into it head on, and we're gonna run this thing. So like I said, um, so that's I guess that's all I can say about my bio. I am a single guy. I'm not married. I have one child, um, and so yeah, like and then also when it comes to being single, I also want to discuss with y'all how my single life is going and give you guys a little bit of insight on how the dating market is from my perspective. And I'll give you some of that right now, right? So the dating market, in my opinion, okay. Now I'm gonna tell you something before I go any further, right? Now each person's experience when it comes to dating is not going to be the same as mine, is not going to be the same as the next person or the next person. So this is my nuance, if I can say that word correctly, my nuanced way of thinking of how is the dating market going. Now, for y'all on Facebook, now I know I have a lot of single people on my following and friends list, and I also have a lot of married people. Feel free to give out your opinions and your thoughts on something. Am I off on something? Let me know, because if anything, it could spark good conversation. Now, on my Facebook platform, I have talked to guys, I have talked to ladies about dating and about how they navigate dating in their own expert opinions and everything like that. And I have encountered some very, very interesting answers, very interesting like ways of thinking. Because listen, I don't know if y'all know, but the dating market is, I'm not gonna say it's trash. Okay. I'm going to shy away from the word trash, but I'm going to say it has been interesting. It has been interesting to say the least. Now, when I say interesting, it could mean good, it could mean bad. I mean, it's interesting is a broad word, I know, but listen, if so, but you know what I'm talking about, right? So I feel like the dating market has turned upside down on its head, and really people have been. I'll just say people have a lot of feelings and a lot of thoughts about the dating market these days, including mine. That's part of the reasons why I I'm doing this, because like every I tell you, man, every time I hear stories about people and dating and stuff, like it's hardly anything positive. Now, have I met people that that have found their significant other and got married to them and live happily ever after, or are living happily ever after? Of course, right? I'm not gonna shy away from that. But also, um, I want to be able to give some sort of like, and I want my platform to be open to certain people that want to share their story about dating and how they're navigating it. Or if you are married, like how did you meet your significant other? What were some things that you liked about him? What are some things that you disliked about him? But even still, y'all went through with dating and then the relationship, and then also leading to marriage, which I have my own thoughts about marriage and everything like that. I probably won't share them tonight, but I'll share them in a future live stream. But yeah, I see you, Joel, in the comment section. I'm here, cuz. We were on top, but falling happened before Trump. And he says he'll school me on this whole pirate stuff. Listen, I'm all ears. I mean, and I'm trying to find the link because I want to have people to come on. I want to have people to jump on my platform and to discuss some things. Give me just a second, y'all. Let me try and find this link for y'all so that y'all can click on it, and if y'all can, if I'm able to. So if I'm able to. But in the meantime, let me know what you guys think about the conversation so far. I know I can talk a lot. I can talk a lot, but I really want to. I really want to get into do a video reaction for y'all, and I'm gonna see if I can do it. Uh, okay, here we go. Here we go. And I'll put it in the chat for y'all. There you go. So that's that's the link to my live. Also, now I will admit that StreamYard, I'm using this to StreamYard, and StreamYard has a free version and a paid version. Well, I'm using the free version because you know, listen, um, I ain't there yet. You know, I'm not a full time content creator. So once I become full time is when I can pay for subscriptions and be on here more often and stuff. Right now we just playing with it. We just touring it out. We just giving out some sort of like uh, pilot. It's a trial run basically. So like you know, and I'm really glad for myself that I am able to do this because I did. So, fun fact about me, going back to my bio, I did graduate from Polk State College on a mass communications degree. So, I got my associates in mass communications, and then I got my bachelor's degree from University of South Florida in communications and sociology. So, I was a communications and sociology major in college. Took that, and I also was in the education field. I was a PE teacher for 5 years, or excuse me, PE teacher for 3 years, substitute teacher for 2 years, so 5 years altogether in the education system. So I love educating people. I love educating kids. So just to be real with y'all, that was my plan B. As far as like my dream of becoming a professional baseball player didn't happen. So my fallback was okay. Let me be a teacher. Let me somehow educate people on life. Let me educate people on sports. Let me educate people on just things that kids can navigate through, and hopefully they can go through life smooth and everything like that. So let me see if y'all can see that in the chat. And also, don't forget to like. I'm gonna keep on saying that. Listen, this I don't know if I'm doing this correctly, but I'm doing it, and I can look back at it and just makes do better for the next time. Uh, so, but let me go ahead and try and pull up a video clip. I don't know if I should pull it up on here or on YouTube. It's not it. Okay. So I don't know if you guys can see this, and I'm going to expand it for you. Now, well, hopefully I can get myself on here too. Uh, let's see. Remove this for now. Um, picture and picture layout. Okay. There we go. All right. So I have a video that we can react to. Now, let me know if you guys can see that. Uh, I have it on StreamYard, but not on YouTube. What is going on here? Just share screen. I guess I gotta do it for both. Probably so. Okay. So we're gonna play. So if you guys are on Facebook, go over to YouTube. Um, let me see if this could play. Trying to get the full screen. Let me try to get the full screen on here. All right. So this is called the button, right? So what I find fascinating about the button is that um, two people of each other. They have there's like a speed dating thing, and my thoughts on speed dating is that it can work if your mindset and your purpose is to acquire a date, because I feel as though somebody in 5 or 10 minutes, but is that person compatible? Maybe, maybe not. It just depends on how y'all vibe and how y'all just how y'all get to know each other and how the conversation goes. So to look at a few of these, and I'm gonna give my thoughts, and here we go. Gotta get through the ads. And as you can see, so I didn't play this. If well, let me let this rock, and then we'll find a couple other dates. It's so awkward how they get rejected and they have to leave the table. All right, so all right, you got a man and a woman meeting each other. This is some like the goal out of this is to acquire, you know, see if you guys are compatible, by asking a series of questions, and then that squeaky voice you hear, that's actually the button. So when the button, so as you can see right now, the button is blue. Okay. So when the button goes to red, if you're not feeling that person, you hit the button, they gotta go. But there's a catch to this, and I'm gonna see if you guys can catch the catch to this. So let's watch this. Let's see. Let's have some fun with this, right? And again, like, comment, and I'm gonna read comments and read chats if there are any while we go through this. All right, let's get it. I used to work at the airport too. I was a ramp agent. Oh, what's up, Zyrax? How you doing? So you cannot hear the video. Okay, so let me. All right, so Zyrax, you probably know how to do this better than me. Like I am trying to do this thing, and it's I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of difficult. So, but it's nice to see you on here, Zyrax. Don't forget to like. You know, try to get me out there. Try to push my stuff out there, Zyrax. I'm depending on you, sweetheart. But I'm glad, I'm glad you're on here. I'm glad you're able to come on here. So let's. So if you can't hear the audio, uh, let me. Man, let's see. We're doing it live, y'all. So bear with me. I'm trying to figure out how you guys can hear this. Uh, is it possible maybe that I might need to take out my earbuds? Yes, I am on StreamYard, Zyrax. I am on StreamYard. I guess I'm on YouTube. I guess apparently I have to do both. I have to do the StreamYard and I have to do YouTube as well. So, like I said, I'm learning as I go. I am learning this as so. Um, Let me put this back on full screen. If I know how to, if I remember. Okay. Uh, Hold on. See, I lost my place there. Okay, hold on. My problem is back to trying to have y'all hear this. I need to go back to the screen. Problem is that now I can hear myself. That's a good thing. Uh, uh, but I see your chats is I love the fact that I love the fact that you are here. Um, um, just give me a second, y'all. I just need to back out for a second and start over and see if apparently I got kicked out of Facebook. But it's all right. Y'all should be on YouTube anyway. So yeah. Well, that's not it. Now let's try this again, y'all. I thought I had it working until I was told that y'all couldn't hear. Y'all couldn't hear. So we're gonna try this again. Zyrex, I'm on Firefox. I'm on Firefox. All right. I skipped ahead on accident, so I'm gonna try to find where we was at. We were here. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see if you can hear it now. I'm gonna try it. Can you guys hear it? Hopefully, you guys can hear it. I feel like you're the only one on in Zyrex, so you're. It's just hopefully you'll get more views. Like I said, this is my. I don't know why I'm talking over this. I don't know why I'm talking over them, but yeah. So trying this out for the first time. So this is definitely a learning curve that I'm trying to master. Hopefully, yeah. I how do you call it? I'm up for any suggestions. So she says I should go to Chrome. I think for my next live, I would try Chrome, Zyrex. I may try it again, possibly next week sometime. I'm gonna try it on Chrome. Still no audio. Okay, well, I tried, y'all. We're learning here. So let me come back to myself here. Stop sharing. But yeah, so I I'm also trying to learn how to put comments up. Uh, I guess that's a StreamYard thing too, but I don't have the same. Like I can't see your comments on StreamYard as well as the YouTube chat. It's weird. Like it's weird. Go live on both. Like I don't know if that is something that other content creators do. I really want to know like why, because I really want to be able to, because y'all can't even see like my banners and stuff on the YouTube end. On the StreamYard and y'all can see it, but and I did share this into my YouTube, so I don't know on YouTube. So I don't know like why it's not doing it as well, like simulcasting, I guess is the word I'm looking for. Wait, um coming up on an hour here on StreamYard. I guess since I started each live differently, I'm more than an hour in on YouTube. So I'm not sure. Yes, I would love to do a test run with you, Zyrax, if you don't mind. Um, I'm trying to get the, I'm also trying to get the link to have you come on if you want to come on. Give me just a second. Let me see if I can find it. Uh, media assets. Because I also really want to, when I drop a link, have people come on. The things I do for other content creators that have like panel discussions like that. They'll drop a link. I'll click the link and hop on and stuff. I don't know if I don't know if the free version of StreamYard supports this. Maybe I need to upgrade to the paid versions. But either way, I'm going to have that option for y'all coming soon. You just gotta give me some time, y'all. We got all the time in the world. We got all the time in the world. Um, I'm just glad to be able to finally knock this out. I was supposed to go live on YouTube on my birthday, which was on May 15th, but apparently um, I was live everywhere else but YouTube, and rookie mistake. It happens sometimes. Uh, yeah, it on your end it doesn't seem like it. On my end, I have it running. I just don't know like why is it not. You know what? Maybe I think I might have to do some things on the back end here to make sure that like everything is linked up to my YouTube channel because like I'm pretty sure like it should be like running both StreamYard and YouTube. I don't know, but she says you're all good. Every new streamer goes through this. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that I'm not the only one that is having. I mean, I don't. Yeah, the issue is trying to like link up both StreamYard and YouTube, I guess, but also trying to. 'Cause like I said, I can see your chats on the YouTube studio. I'm in my YouTube studio, and I'm also in the StreamYard studio as well. So I didn't think that you have to do both to go on live, but apparently you do. So we'll figure it out sooner or later. We'll figure it out. Now, because you know, obviously, I want to be able to bring you guys some good content, and I feel like the content from the Cut channel is really good. Is really good content to react to and go over. And I will say to my people at Cut Cut Media. If I am using y'all's channel to get content, to react to content and stuff. So very use on that. Uh, Zara says, "Is my StreamYard account linked to my YouTube account?" It should be. I thought it was. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, it should be like it. I linked. I also linked my Facebook onto this, but it's not going live on Facebook either. So really, what I'm trying to do is trying to link the StreamYard into the chat so that if you want it. So Zyrex, if I can find this link from the StreamYard link, are you able to come on with me and figure this shit out as we go? Because like right now, your boy is as they call struggle streaming. He's struggle streaming over here. So I don't want to because I shared my YouTube, but I wanted to. I don't know if I can do the stream. Like I said, the free version I don't think supports that. Okay, here we go. So I just posted the link into the chat, my YouTube chat. I'm also gonna do it on the StreamYard chat as well. It's fun. It's weird that I don't get comments on my StreamYard chat as I do my YouTube chat. But there you go. Yeah, I see that now, Zyrax. The free version does have the link. So I just put it in the chat. First timer, like I said, this is my pilot episode of JS Torres, Right Brain Boricua. So if you don't know, I am Boricua, which means I'm Puerto Rican. I was born to Puerto Rican parents. Both my parents are Puerto Rican. From the island, they migrated up to the States when they were young ages and everything like that. And the rest goes on. Was born in Florida, raised in Florida. I'm currently in Georgia now, so trying to explore new territory up here. Even though I've been up here for the past 3 summers now. I seem to enjoy it. So I seem to enjoy the lifestyle up here. And speaking of lifestyle, I didn't really stuff on my shit. I didn't really go into the lifestyle part of my bio. Is that so? I'll do that while Ms. Zyrex. I see you come up. Give me a minute. Take your time, love. Take your time. I am here. I'm here for a while. I'm here for a long time, not a good time. Or yeah. How so I'm gonna come out with this publicly, and this is something that I wasn't really hiding it, especially like within like the past, I would say, year and a half to 2 years now. Like I have been open a little bit about my love style. Is that I am ethically non-monogamous. meaning that I do not practice monogamy. I did practice monogamy throughout my dating life, but now I have evolved and transitioned over to non-monogamy. I feel like that love style suits me the best, to meaning that I want to explore polyamory. So instead of me saying I'm polyamorous, because I think polyamory is something that you have to already be established in the dynamic to be polyamorous. So since I am not in an established dynamic yet, but I am dating, but I just haven't really, gravitated to the level of being in a polyamorous dynamic. And I want to talk more about non-monogamy and polyamory more on my channel, because I feel like uh, now more than ever in history, that I want to be able to not only educate but also bring to the forefront that this particular love style is something that I would like more people to not really judge, but really educate before you judge. You know what I'm saying? Okay, I think I see you, Zyrax, in the back. Let's see. Okay. I can hear you. Can you hear me? All right. Well, first guest on the platform. This is Zyrax, ladies and gentlemen. How are you? I feel a little better now, both physically and mentally, because I'm trying to get this get this thing launched, and for some reason I don't have you on. See, there's a thing, like I have you on StreamYard here, and you're fine, but when I go to my YouTube studio, you're not on. I don't know what's I don't know. Help me out here, Zyrax. I know you're not a streamer yourself, but I know you are on, you know, a few platforms. That's where I got to meet you and got to know you a little bit. So I'm all ears. So what I have noticed is that the times, like I have, how when you're live, you have the time in the upper left-hand corner of the screen. Like my YouTube time is about 13 minutes faster than the StreamYard time. I don't know if that amounts to anything, but yeah. Hmm, that is weird. Okay. Mm-hmm. I see. So basically, I may have a duplicate channel or something like that, and I need to figure out how I can get rid of it. Right. I'm doing. Yes. I'm doing. I'm doing both. Yes. So are you saying that I shouldn't be in my YouTube studio as well and just do everything through StreamYard since I should have the YouTube my YouTube channel like inside of the StreamYard as well? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. As you can see now, I just did this as an example. Like this is the link to the StreamYard. So I can do that, but when I go to YouTube, y'all can't. YouTube Studio. Hmm. So when I did that video, I was doing it through Stream. Yeah. Or no, I did it through YouTube Studio. Actually, I'm sorry, I did it through the studio. So maybe that's why you couldn't hear it. I got you. So download the original video and then move it into StreamYard. Is that what you're saying? Okay. No, you're good. Yeah. Go ahead. Let me see if I can pull up the video on my end here on the studio. Okay. So now my question is, how am I able to? Let's do this on a separate tab. I have a lot of tabs up, y'all. I try not to have so many tabs up, but sometimes when you're doing research or you're checking on things, you don't want to lose your spot and lose your spot. But apparently, let me do this. So now my question is, how can I full screen something and still be on the StreamYard studio at the same time? Did not expect this first episode to go like this, but we're learning as we go, and I am not above thinking that I know it all. What I'm saying, we're just here to have fun. We're just gonna have fun with it. Uh-oh, I see someone in the back who is a content creator Let's see if she can help your boy out on this streaming journey. I'm gonna add to the stage the lovely, the beautiful, and Zyrek, you're beautiful as well. But also the Riz God, Miss Cammy, coming up into the stage. Was good, was good. Welcome to my new YouTube channel, Right Brain Boricua. Something like that, you know. This is my first time ever going live on stream myself. I was telling you guys on even on your channel actually that I plan to do this. So here I am. I got the time tonight to mess with it, just to have fun with it. So, but welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm doing fine, trying to figure this thing out. Apparently, Zyrax was telling me that I have a duplicate channel out there that is not really linked up in simulcast to the StreamYard, so I'm trying to figure that out. So I'm pretty sure she has called upon you to kind of rescue me, I guess. And I was just saying that I am not above like knowing it all. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't, this is all new territory for me. So like I'm just used to like coming on like your channel, for example, and if you have the link posted, like I come in and chop it up and talk to y'all. So this is being on the other side now, being on the host side. This is kind of is a big difference. Yeah. So any help, anything is welcomed here on this platform. So when I tried to do this about a month ago, I learned that I wasn't live on YouTube because I did not share. Like I guess it has in Streamyard. You can share it onto right. So I didn't do that apparently, and I forgot to. hmm And I thought I did it this time around, but apparently like since like the only comments I don't because like when y'all were in the chat, like I don't see your chat comments in my StreamYard chat. But like I have a private chat on my StreamYard, but not on. Yeah. Okay. Right. Because I really want to do is to full screen a video, but yet still come on, not having to escape the full screen and come back and put it on here on StreamYard. You know what I mean by that? So what I really wanted to do is like when I do share the screen, I want to just put the full screen video on what y'all are gonna see and not see like right. Yeah. Yep. I see. hmm Getting a full tutorial, y'all. My first live episode. Look, like I said, we do whatever on this platform, you know. So I'm all with it. I'm with it. Help streamers helping streamers out. Okay, so what am I doing here? What am I looking at? hmm Are you using Firefox or are you using Chrome? Okay, because Zyrax was recommending, I guess, was asking me that in the chat earlier, and I said I was using Firefox. So maybe for my next time I do this, I might have to use Chrome because maybe it's a Firefox thing to like because when I try to share screen, yeah, she couldn't hear the audio at first, but mhm. So this is what I have here. Sorry, I forgot what I was even doing. But yeah, this is my screen. And so like when I go, you said add button, what you mean? Okay. So so Cammy, so now so yeah, because I exactly like I already know from afar like if you try to like do the whole video, the whole thing, like they're gonna come after you. So, but so like how can I? So okay, yeah, go ahead. Let me see if I can stop mine. Hmm. Oh, so go on. So you went on. Okay, so let me. Okay, I got you. You ever had to teach another creator how to do this, Cammy? Okay, so how about now? But I can't see y'all though. Mhm. So I will have so the problem is that with Fox is different because it doesn't show that when you had clicked the present and everything like that. It just gave me like a list tab, like a small list tab of options and stuff, not the whole like entire screen, like how yours is displayed. So yeah, I think that is the main thing. I guess I will have to so for the next time I have to use Chrome instead of Firefox. Okay. Yeah, because I was like I am. So I can end my stream through YouTube. See how that goes. Okay. Right. Right. Yeah. I got that part. I got that part. I'm not too illiterate when it comes to live streaming, but I'm gonna go ahead and do that. So I went ahead and ended my stream on the StreamYard side. I guess it went good. Okay, so now what should I do here? Um, yeah, because I haven't ended it on YouTube and I just did it on the StreamYard. Then. Well, it was so I had so I thought I had Oh, by the way, Cammy, has this ever been done to you? Like when you try to go live through StreamYard, it kind of gave like a warning to like it's like a lot of traffic or whatever, and just wait like 30, 60 seconds to try again. Has it done that to you? Yeah, yeah, because that was weird though. Like it was doing that for like the first like 10 minutes or something like that, and I didn't want to end the live on YouTube and then start over. I don't know. So it was weird. It was a weird start. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's what I thought I did. That's what I thought. Like that was what it was for. Like it was just simulcast StreamYard and YouTube at the same time. Mm. Hmm. Okay. So does anybody actually? So do you? Let me start over. Does anybody even use a YouTube studio to go live in? The creators that you know? Whole different ball game. Because I was able to see y'all's chats through YouTube Studio, but not through StreamYard. And I, yeah, that's weird. That, because I figured that the comment, the okay, mm-hmm. My tablet because I was well, I, I was on the YouTube, my YouTube channel on my tablet, and Joel's comments. Right, right. I noticed that, but none, none of y'all's chats were coming through. Like, what'd you say? It's probably what. Show comments on stage. Would this help you? Say that again, Zyrax. Yeah, just like that. I got that. I got that part down, but like I said, it wasn't popping up on here. Like on here, it wasn't. Yeah, for the most part, I was just trying to figure out like, okay, I see y'all. Right. So if I was a good, so commented in the chat, it would which is the back chat. Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, you know, we go through our growing pains, right? Try to do this shit for for a living or for a hobby, whatever. Because like I'm doing this for a hobby. Like this is a hobby of mine. I wanted to try and do this for the longest. There be hesitant on going live because either not knowing how to operate the studio or not really like knowing what to talk or whatever. So, but I do it the right way. So yeah, we'll get better. We'll get better at this as we go along, and then I can be able to have fancy animations and stuff like what I'm seeing here with UK. That's advanced. How long you been streaming, Kim? Like you don't stream at all. You just you right. You got me. No, which y'all gotta do where and it's going to be general. Hopefully it's knives. So that as well. All right.